stop right there. Before you grab that stick of butter for your morning toast, you need to see this, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you look at the butter aisle forever. Some of America's most trusted butter brands are hiding ingredients so shocking, so processed, and so far from real butter that they should be classified as industrial food products, not dairy. We're talking about butter made with vegetable oils, artificial flavors, and preservatives that are banned in other countries. Meanwhile, the dairy industry has been playing the ultimate shell game, convincing you that their factory-made, chemical-laden products are somehow wholesome family staples that belong on your breakfast table. Today, we're exposing the 7 butter brands you should never buy, products that are fooling millions of American families every single day. But don't worry, I'm not here to ruin butter forever. We're also revealing the 3 butter brands that are actually worth your money and might remind you what real butter is supposed to taste like. If you've ever wondered why some butter tastes artificial, why certain brands don't melt properly, or why you feel bloated after eating what's supposed to be simple dairy, stick around, because what you discover in the next few minutes could save your family from years of unknowingly eating industrial waste disguised as America's favorite spread. Hey butter lovers, welcome back to the channel where we churn through the food industry's lies and spread the truth about what's really in your food. I've spent years investigating America's most popular food brands, and let me tell you, the butter aisle is one of the most deceptive sections in the entire grocery store. I've analyzed ingredient lists that read like chemistry experiments, talked to former employees of major dairy companies, and reviewed FDA reports on food processing. What I discovered will shock you. The American butter industry is built on convincing families that their processed, chemical-laden products are somehow pure dairy. They've perfected the art of making vegetable oil taste like butter, making artificial flavors seem natural, and making industrial spreads appear wholesome, all while charging premium prices for ingredients that cost pennies to produce. Today's video covers the brands you see at every grocery store: Land O'Lakes, Country Crock, I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, and many more. We're talking about the sticks and tubs that fill entire dairy sections, the ones advertised as natural and creamy, and yes, even some of the premium brands that charge extra for the same industrial processes. Ready to discover which butter brands are the worst offenders and which ones are actually worth your hard-earned money? Let's dive into those dairy cases and expose the truth about America's butter industry. Number 7. Land O'Lakes spreadable butter with canola oil. Let's start with Land O'Lakes. Spreadable butter, which sounds like butter but is actually a hybrid product that's more industrial oil than dairy. What's really inside? Land O'Lakes spreadable butter contains sweet cream, canola oil, salt, natural flavor, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene for color. The second ingredient is canola oil, which means you're getting a significant amount of processed vegetable oil mixed with your butter. The canola oil problem: canola oil is extracted using high heat and chemical solvents like hexane, then deodorized and bleached to remove its naturally rancid smell. This processing destroys nutrients and creates trans fats, which are linked to heart disease and inflammation. Why avoid it? You're paying butter prices for a product that's half vegetable oil. The canola oil is processed with toxic solvents and creates an artificial texture that's nothing like real butter. If you want spreadable butter, just leave real butter at room temperature. Number 6. Country Crock Original. Country Crock markets itself with pastoral imagery and wholesome messaging, but it's not butter at all. It's margarine disguised with clever marketing. What's really inside? Country Crock Original contains water, vegetable oil blend, soybean, palm, and palm kernel oils, salt, pea protein, sunflower lecithin, monoglycerides, natural flavor, citric acid, calcium disodium, EDHA, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene for color. The vegetable oil disaster. The main ingredients are water and heavily processed vegetable oils. Soybean oil comes from GMO soybeans treated with glyphosate, a probable carcinogen. Palm oil production is destroying rainforests. These aren't dairy ingredients, they're industrial oils. The preservative overload EDTA is a chelating agent also used in cleaning products. It's added to prevent the oils from going rancid, but it can interfere with mineral absorption in your body. Why avoid it? Country Crock isn't butter. It's margarine with better marketing. You're eating water, processed oils, and industrial chemicals. The pastoral packaging is pure deception designed to make you think you're buying a wholesome dairy product. Number 5. I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. Original. The name says it all, and you really shouldn't believe it's butter because it's not even close. What's really inside? I can't believe it's not butter contains water, soybean oil, palm kernel, and palm oil, salt, lecithin, soy, vinegar, natural flavors, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene for color. The soybean oil problem. The main ingredient after water is soybean oil extracted from GMO soybeans using hexane and other chemical solvents. About 94% of soybeans in the US are genetically modified and heavily treated with pesticides. The artificial flavor overload. The natural flavors are laboratory-created compounds designed to make vegetable oils taste like butter. These can include dozens of different chemicals, all designed to trick your taste buds into thinking you're eating dairy. Why avoid it? The name is the most honest thing about this product. It's not butter, and it's not even trying to be real food. You're eating water, processed oils, and artificial flavors designed to mimic butter while providing none of the nutritional benefits of real dairy. Number 4. Smart Balance Original. Smart Balance positions itself as the heart-healthy butter alternative, but it's actually a highly processed product that's anything but smart for your health. What's really inside? Smart Balance contains a blend of oils, soybean, palm fruit, canola, and olive oils, water, salt, natural flavor, pea protein, sunflower lecithin, monoglycerides, potassium sorbate, lactic acid, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene. The oil blend deception. While Smart Balance includes olive oil, which sounds healthy, it's mixed with heavily processed soybean, palm, and canola oils. The olive oil is likely a small percentage used for marketing purposes, while the cheap processed oils make up the bulk of the product. The marketing deception. Smart Balance markets itself as heart healthy based on outdated nutritional science that demonize saturated fats. Modern research suggests that natural saturated fats from grass-fed dairy may actually be beneficial, while processed vegetable oils promote inflammation. Why avoid it? Smart Balance represents the worst of food science, taking natural fats that humans have eaten for thousands of years and replacing them with industrially processed oils and artificial additives. The smart choice is real butter, not this chemical cocktail. Number 3. Parquet Original. Parquet has been fooling American families for decades with clever marketing campaigns, but behind the nostalgic branding lies a product that's pure industrial food science. What's really inside? Parquet contains water, soybean oil, palm oil, salt, mono and diglycerides, soy lecithin, potassium sorbate, citric acid, artificial flavor, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene for color. The artificial flavor disaster. Unlike products that use natural flavors, Parquet openly admits to using artificial flavors. These are petroleum-derived chemicals designed to make vegetable oils taste like butter. You're literally eating artificial compounds created in laboratories. The nostalgic marketing trap of Parquet's marketing relies on nostalgia and childhood memories to sell a product that's fundamentally artificial. The talking tub commercials were designed to make you associate the product with fun and family, not industrial food processing. Why avoid it? Parquet represents the triumph of marketing over substance. It's water, processed oils, and artificial flavors wrapped in nostalgic packaging. The product that tastes like butter actually tastes like chemicals designed to fool your brain. Number 2. Bluebonnet Original. Bluebonnet's slogan is, "Everything's better with Bluebonnet on it," but after you see what's inside, you might disagree. What's really inside? Bluebonnet contains water, soybean oil, palm oil, salt, vegetable mono and diglycerides, soy lecithin, potassium sorbate, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene for color. The double flavor deception. Bluebonnet contains both natural and artificial flavors, which means they're using every possible chemical compound to make their vegetable oil mixture taste like butter. This suggests that neither natural nor artificial flavors alone are sufficient to mask the taste of processed oils. The budget deception. Bluebonnet positions itself as an affordable family option, but you're getting what you pay for. The cheapest possible ingredients processed with industrial chemicals. The low price comes at the cost of your health and taste buds. Why avoid it? Bluebonnet represents the bottom of the barrel in butter substitutes. It's cheap because it's made with the lowest quality ingredients and maximum chemical processing. The "everything's better" slogan is false advertising. Everything's worse when you're eating industrial chemicals. Number 1. Worst. Imperial. And the absolute worst butter brand is Imperial, a product so far from real butter that it should be classified as industrial margarine, not dairy. What's really inside? Imperial contains water, soybean oil, salt, hydrogenated cottonseed oil, vegetable mono and diglycerides, soy lecithin, natural and artificial flavor, potassium sorbate, phosphoric acid, vitamin A palmitate, and beta-carotene for color. The hydrogenated oil disaster. Imperial contains hydrogenated cottonseed oil, which is a source of trans fats. Even though the label might say 0 grams trans fat, FDA regulations allow products with less than 0.5 grams per serving to round down to 0. These trans fats are linked to heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. The cottonseed oil problem. Cottonseed oil comes from cotton plants, which are heavily treated with pesticides because cotton isn't regulated as a food crop. The oil can contain residues of these pesticides, including some that are banned for use on food crops. The phosphoric acid concern. Phosphoric acid is also used in Coca-Cola and rust removers. In Imperial, it's used as a preservative and pH adjuster, but regular consumption has been linked to bone loss and kidney problems. It has no place in a butter substitute. Why it's the worst. Imperial represents everything wrong with the American food system. Real food replaced with industrial chemicals, natural flavors replaced with artificial compounds, and wholesome ingredients replaced with the cheapest possible substitutes. It contains trans fats, pesticide residues, and industrial chemicals that have no place in food. Now that we've exposed the worst offenders, let's talk about the butter brands that are actually worth your money and might restore your faith in real dairy. Number 3, Kerrygold Irish Butter. Kerrygold has become the gold standard for imported butter in America, and for good reason. It's made the way butter should be made. What makes Kerrygold different? Kerrygold butter contains just 2 ingredients, cream and salt. That's it. No oils, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, no industrial chemicals, just cream from Irish cows and a pinch of salt. The grass-fed advantaged Irish cows spend most of their time grazing on lush green pastures, which results in milk and cream with higher levels of beneficial nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin K2, and conjugated linoleic acid, CLA. The grass-fed diet also gives the butter its distinctive golden color and rich flavor. The taste difference. The Kerrygold has a rich, creamy texture and complex flavor that comes from real cream, not artificial flavor enhancers. It melts properly, spreads easily at room temperature, and actually tastes like butter should taste. Why it's worth it. Kerrygold proves that butter can be both convenient and authentic. While it costs more than industrial spreads, you're paying for real cream from grass-fed cows, traditional production methods, and genuine flavor. It's what butter is supposed to be. Number 2, Vital Farms pasture-raised butter. Vital Farms has revolutionized American butter by bringing pasture-raised dairy to mainstream grocery stores, and their butter represents the best of American dairy farming. The pasture-raised difference. Vital Farms butter comes from cows that spend their days grazing on open pastures, not confined in industrial dairy operations. The cows have access to fresh grass, clean water, and natural sunlight, which results in healthier animals and better quality milk. The ingredient purity of Vital Farms butter contains just cream and salt. No oils, no artificial ingredients, no industrial additives. The cream comes from cows that aren't treated with artificial growth hormones, RBST, or routine antibiotics. The nutritional superiority. Pasture-raised butter is significantly higher in beneficial nutrients than conventional butter. It contains more omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin K2, and CLA, all of which have been linked to various health benefits including improved heart health and reduced inflammation. The ethical farming. Vital Farms partners with small family farms that prioritize animal welfare and environmental sustainability. The cows are treated humanely, the farms use regenerative agriculture practices, and the entire supply chain is transparent and traceable. Why it's excellent. Vital Farms represents the best of American dairy. Pasture-raised cows, ethical farming practices, transparent supply chains, and superior nutrition. It's proof that American dairy can compete with the best in the world when farmers prioritize quality over quantity. Number 1, Best Local Creamery Cheddar Artisan Butter. And the best butter you can buy isn't from a major brand at all. It's from local creameries and artisan butter makers who prioritize quality, tradition, and authentic flavor. The artisan advantage local creameries can do things that industrial producers can't. Source milk from specific farms, use traditional churning methods, experiment with unique flavors, and adjust their processes based on seasonal changes in milk quality. They're not constrained by corporate cost cutting or industrial efficiency requirements. The ingredient transparency: local butter makers typically source their cream from local dairy farms, often from cows that are grass-fed, pasture-raised, and treated humanely. You can often visit the farms, meet the farmers, and see exactly how the animals are raised and the butter is made. The traditional methods: artisan butter makers often use traditional churning methods that develop better flavor and texture than industrial processes. They may use wooden churns, longer churning times, and hand washing techniques that create superior butter. The freshness factor: local butter is often made in small batches and sold fresh, sometimes within days of being churned. This freshness creates superior flavor and texture that can't be replicated in mass-produced products with long distribution chains. The community connection: when you buy local butter, you're supporting your local economy, preserving traditional food crafts, and building relationships with the people who make your food. There's accountability and pride that doesn't exist in industrial food production. Why they're the best: local artisan butter represents everything that's right about food. Real ingredients, traditional methods, community connection, and passion for quality. When you support local butter makers, you're not just buying butter, you're investing in a food system that prioritizes craftsmanship over convenience, quality over quantity, and authentic flavor over artificial enhancement. Bonus section: how to choose better butter. 1. Read the ingredient list. Real butter should have 1 or 2 ingredients: cream and maybe salt. If you see oils, artificial flavors, preservatives, or chemicals, you're looking at a processed product, not real butter. 2. Look for grass-fed or pasture-raised. Butter from grass-fed cows is nutritionally superior and more flavorful than butter from grain-fed cows. Look for labels that specify grass-fed, pasture-raised, or mention the cow's diet. 3. Avoid spreadable varieties. Spreadable butters usually contain added oils or have been processed to change their texture. Real butter becomes spreadable when left at room temperature. 4. Support local when possible. Local creameries often produce the highest quality butter with the freshest ingredients and most traditional methods. It costs more, but you're paying for superior quality and supporting your local economy. So there you have it, the 7 butter brands you should never buy and the 3 that are actually worth your money. The butter aisle doesn't have to be a minefield of industrial spreads and artificial ingredients. You just need to know what to look for and what to avoid. Remember, butter has been a staple food for thousands of years, but only recently has it been replaced with industrial margarine and processed spreads. Real butter is simple: cream from healthy cows, maybe a pinch of salt, and traditional churning methods. Everything else is just food industry manipulation designed to increase profits at the expense of your health and taste buds. The difference between the worst and best butters isn't just about taste. It's about supporting farming practices that prioritize animal welfare, choosing ingredients that nourish rather than just fill, and understanding that real food doesn't need artificial enhancement to be delicious. Every time you choose real butter over processed spreads, you're voting with your wallet for a better food system. You're telling these companies that you won't accept industrial chemicals when real dairy is available. You're demanding better for yourself and your family. If this video changed how you think about butter, smash that like button and subscribe for more food industry exposés. Drop a comment below and let me know, which butter brand shocked you the most? And what's your go-to butter now that you know the truth? Until next time, choose real ingredients, support ethical dairy farming, and never settle for industrial spreads when real butter is available. Your toast and your health will thank you. If you thought this butter investigation was eye-opening, wait until you see our expose on what's really in America's most popular cooking oils. From oils extracted with toxic solvents to products that are more chemicals than food. We're revealing the shocking truth about the oils millions of Americans cook with every day. Click right here to watch and prepare to never look at the cooking oil aisle the same way again.